This GitHub repo is a company. Engineering, finance, a full C-suite, all markdown, none of it real. 126,000 people started anyway. And the strangest part isn't the fake employees. It's where those stars came from. Agency Agents is a repo that models an entire company as files on disk. Departments are folders, employees are markdown, and a desktop app deploys the whole workforce into Claude Code, Cursor, or Codex. Today we open the files and answer one question. Is anything in here actually real, or is this the most starred roleplay on GitHub? Clone it, run ls, and you get an org chart. 16 divisions: engineering, design, marketing, sales, finance, security, even spatial computing. Inside them, 233 employees, every single one a markdown file. The whole structure is pinned by divisions.json. Each department gets a label, an icon, and its own brand color. And yes, there's CI that fails the build if a folder disagrees with the org chart. HR, but enforced by shell script. Meet the reality checker from testing. Its spec reads like a personnel file. Identity, core mission, critical rules. Personality, skeptical, thorough. Evidence obsessed, fantasy immune. Its default verdict for any code review is needs work. Down the hall, the Whimsy injector promises celebration animations that reduce task completion anxiety by 40%, a number that has never been measured by anyone. File that one away, it comes back. Installing the workforce is genuinely slick. Tools.json defines an install contract for 14 coding tools, where every file lands and how it's formatted. Markdown agents for Claude Code, rules files for Cursor, TOML for Codex. A native desktop app built on Towery renders and copies everything, keeps a ledger of what it installed, and hash checks for drift. And the app's README is refreshingly honest. Not an agent runtime. It installs personas. It does not execute them. So, you hire the engineering division into Claude Code, and it works, sort of. Each persona becomes a sub-agent your model can delegate to. But hire everyone, and you hit context bloat. The README itself warns that one supported tool silently drops over 100 agents past its registry limit. That's why the installer ships division filters. Even the fake company has a hiring freeze. Time for the real audit question. Where is the AI? GitHub's language stats say this repo is shell, about 100 kilobytes of it, plus a little Python. No model code, no hooks runtime, no MCP servers. There's an MCP builder agent, but it's a prompt about building MCP servers, not an actual server. Every line of executable code in this company exists to convert Markdown into other Markdown. When a user opened an issue asking for benchmarks, the maintainer's answer was the most honest thing in the repo. No formal benchmarks exist. These agents are specialized system prompts. They shape persona, workflow, and output format rather than changing the underlying model's capabilities. In other words, the reality checker's verdict, applied to its own company, is needs work. So, about those stars. The README says this was born from a Reddit thread, but it never went viral where you'd expect. 8 Hacker News submissions, and the best one got 3 points. 3. Meanwhile, around 30 agent names, Whimsy injector included, match an earlier repo, contains studio agents, which is 2.5 months older and gets no credit in the README. The star curve is real. The story behind it is murkier. Here's the verdict. As an AI company, it's theater, personas, no benchmarks, no runtime. But as infrastructure, it's quietly excellent. One source of truth, deterministic renders across 14 tools, an install ledger with drift detection, and CI that rejects duplicate slop. This isn't an AI workforce, it's NPM for personas. And honestly, that's the more useful product. Which department would you actually let touch your codebase? Comments. And if you want more repo autopsies, you know the button.